But we start this morning with President Trump, who's expected to sign an executive order this afternoon designed to be first steps in dismantling the Department of Education. He has signaled this move for weeks, but he would still need congressional approval to fully shutter this government agency. So I want to bring in CBS News White House reporter Willie James Inman. He's joining me now from the White House to talk about this. Willie James, the White House, questions over the president's authority to do this. What are we learning?
Hey there, Vlad. Good to be with you. Well, the White House says that this is about returning the power for education to the states. Now, it's unclear how the different types of funding that the Department of Education takes in will roll out to the states once it's dismantled. But as you pointed out perfectly, the president would need Congress's support to be able to essentially end the Department of Education. This is something that the White House has telegraphed for weeks, as you mentioned as well. But this is the beginning stages, this executive authority to dismantle the Department of Education. Unclear if it will include job cuts as well. Remember, that is something that has already happened with half of the workforce at the Department of Education essentially fired. But the president making this announcement and signing this executive order today at 4 p.m.
Right. So, again, we've been saying this, Willie James, only Congress has the power to fully shutter the agency. So is this performative? I mean, people are certainly going to be laid off. We know that. That's going to be another case where government workers find themselves out of a job. That's not good for the economy. But when we talk about fully closing the Department of Education, what does that look like?
Yeah, well, part of it would require essentially moving different things such as student loans that are handled by the Department of Education, perhaps to the Treasury Department or the Commerce Department. That's not happening today, though. A White House official pointed out that student loans, assistance to school districts for low-income families and individuals with disabilities, those assistance programs will still continue to be handled by the Department of Education. The president isn't eliminating that today. As I mentioned, he will need Congress's buy-in. It's unclear if that'll actually happen with this Congress. This is something that Republicans have eyed that they want to happen, but this is the beginning stages, giving that power to the Education Secretary to begin dismantling the Department of Education as long as she can lawfully do so, different parts of it. But those key programs that a lot of families, millions of families depend on, those programs will still be in place, at least for now, at the Department of Education. Vlad.
All right, Willie James Inman for us at the White House. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.